Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Daemonum, that shining beacon of light in the heart of the underworld and city to free demons, and welcome to another episode of the stream here in Daemonum Arena. Good evening. So, it's part of the Async event tonight. Kind of a chill evening to begin with. Honestly, I almost decided to go and use the ping tuber, but kind of realized I already got gussied up today. I may as well just use the camera. Either way, I'm going to be playing Lingo today. I have no idea if I actually have enough game here to satisfy an entire stream. I have no idea. We're going to find out together. That having been said, there's a lot open to me right now. I still have like 241 puzzles left to solve, I think, before I'm in go mode for Lingo. And after that, I'll have Kingdom Hearts 2 and Pokemon Crystal left in my Async event to go through. So, we'll see how those go. As it stands... Ooh, maybe I should check. Hold on. Let me actually bump up the trackers for those. Let's go to... check those right quick. Remember how... There we go. So, like, last I checked, both of them had, like, no checks left for me to do right now. Who knows? Somebody might have knocked something loose. Maybe. I hope. Because I admit, it's been kind of a wild, set so far. Looks like I can do something in Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts 2. Yay. What about Pokemon? Did Crystal really get anything new? I don't think it did. Yeah, no, Pokemon Crystal is still pretty bare bones at the moment, too. But, that having been said, before I get into the game proper, I can also bring up that the next Multi-World Madness is on the 31st of May. Yeah, I know my months. I know what month we're in. It's May. And, yeah. Next one's going to be final Saturday of the month, the 31st. Do I know how many people have RSVP'd thus far? Not off the top of my head. Let's take a look. So far, 6, including myself. And as always, you know, not everybody RSVPs. So, day of the event, probably going to have more folks join. Probably going to continue to be pretty chaotic. So, we'll see how things go. But with that, let's vibe. Let's vibe with some word puzzles for the evening, shall we? And I can show off the list of things that so far have been given to me since I last logged into the game. As you can see, there's a lot. That said, should be good to go. And now I can actually double check. 232. That's what it is. I have 232 puzzles left to do. And don't adjust the volume of your television set. This game is very, like, silent. I don't mean it's quiet. I mean it's silent. It doesn't have a lot of there. As a matter of fact, hold on. Because of that. Do I still... I don't still have that, do I? Up this out. And we'll get some background accoutrement going on here. Just a second. Oh, what do I want? Let's do late night. And turn down the sounds. So let me. There we go. Weird. And make sure it can be heard. There we go. Hello, Nyala. Welcome on in. Hope it finds you well. Give me just a second. Is there a volume control on this? That feels really loud. So I'm going to bump it down. Brainbusters, we got puzzles. They're multiplying. But I also have a puzzle of figuring out how the heck to make the music not so loud. other than, you know, turning it down in the stream. That ought to do, I hope. It's been a little while since I had to use that. And they've changed their overlay a lot. Weird. Could have sworn at one point they actually had a volume slider for the music, but I guess not. Anyway. Game time. Far, near. Near, far. Charm notch. Wart straw. Straw warts. Letter to Merlon. Feel leaf. Leaf feel. Hub room slaughter panel. Slaughter. Wait. Hub room slaughter. I know that. I know right where that panel is, actually. I could go and do that eventually. Did I get the puzzle panels? No. These are not doable. Sad. Ah, hey, look, a 5. I'll take that. That one's still locked. Oh, look, a 5. Hey, Chris, just come on in. Hope you finds you well. Oh, right. I can also do the first hallway rooms. Bailey, keep, tower, wall. All 4 of these things are part of something. And that is the answer to this puzzle. It doesn't. There you go. I mean, it's going to be a vibe night. As you can see, I'm doing Lingo. It's not going to be riveting. I'll be honest, but you know, it is what it is. I actually don't even know if I have enough puzzles to continue like the whole night, so we'll see. And the next one is locked. I can't go that way. I have to go this way to get out. That said, another thing that is open is this. Haha. Confused yet? I and I. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This music is heckin' loud. Oh, blue box. They're all just semantically linked. If you're talking about the 4 that were put together before, yeah. They are all linked together. Give me just a second. I can't hear myself think over this music right now, and I need to level adjust. I don't know why this suddenly got so absolutely freaking loud. But here we are. Stop it. Criminy. I cannot hear myself think. Now I can bump this back up to at least compensate for that. Criminy. Didn't help that somebody was jazz noodling on a trumpet for a while there. Or saxophone. That was a saxophone. That jazz noodling was rocking my freaking eardrums, man. Shaking my brain. I need those cells. There are very few of them left. Alright. So. For those of you not introduced to the game of Lingo, there are several boxes with several colors. These colors correspond to different rules. All of these puzzles have a word answer, and there are different concepts based on what height they're set at, what color they are, and whether or not there are other boxes connected in a line or even back to front. There have been several, there are several puzzles across the game that play with expectation. So, for example, Ladylike and Water. What got randomized? When I can access particular puzzles, for starters, all of the colors were locked away to start with. Sorry, other than white. The only color that you start with is white. Then access to areas, puzzle sets, and there was another thing I was thinking of. There are actually more than a couple. There are a few progressive sets, like the number hunt, the color hunt, the colorful hallway. Each of those have kind of progressive elements where people will find unlocks and they'll just sequentially unlock further down the list. I think at present I'm up to 6s in numbers, and I've only got yellow and color hunt. Hours and days. Night and nighttime. Ladylike and Water, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I and I. So red and the bottom, blue on the top. No. What could the answer for this one be? I'm like explicitly not looking them up, but I do have notes that I could probably refer back to. Not for full answers, but basically like the concepts, so I can kind of remember what I'm forgetting. Or? Just a second. Move my notes. Long stretch. I ain't fair, but hey, it was a try. Let's see. Let's go back to what the rules mean. I don't know if people want me to explain what the rules are, because I certainly can. But that having been said, it kind of eats into the experience of the game itself if you ever plan to play it on your own. It's like one of the whole points of the main game is to learn what the colors mean and what their rules are. You might even be able to intuit it based on the puzzles I answer too. So, watching a puzzle game stream is kind of caveat emptor. I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, you have a bit of a point there. I mean, other than like, you know, people watching a first playthrough stream and being like, oh, I know what that means, smug face. So that the streamer can just kind of stare blankly and dead at the camera like a fish. that, I think, was the finish for the 5 hunt. And gave a golden banana to Aurora. So, wait. Oh, I haven't finished 4s. And cheated the 5s. Oops. Well, technically not entirely cheating, considering it's actually a concept in the game to wall snipe. At one point, there is specifically a puzzle that requires you to wall snipe it to open it. But, you know, spirit of the randomizer, and oh boy. The orange puzzles are open. That's right, I got that. Behind. So, color puzzles 101. We'll start with blue, because blue is actually a pretty easy one to figure out. You're adding something to the word in order to get your answer. Location wise, of course, there's different pieces to that. As a matter of fact, I can show a prime example in this room, because this is specifically the tutorial room for blue. Invincibility to vector. Oh, cool. So, the way that I kind of conceptualize the rule for the bottom, for the down version of blue, is the clue is contained in the answer. So a continent and an ocean are both contained on a planet. The middle version is very straightforward. You're adding letters to the word in order to get the answer. If there are multiple words put together like this, chances are you have to try to combine the words in some fashion to make something new. So this one winds up just kind of being a mush together of the words, but in a particular order. I think this one, if I remember correctly, is actually kind of a nod to a future set of puzzles. Bone is contained in a skeleton. An eye and a mouth are contained on a face. An iris is contained in an eye. A feather is contained on a bird. And, yeah, well, you know. The up version of rules tends to be a bit more... I don't necessarily want to say obtuse. But it tends to be a bit more on concept than anything else. Abstract, yeah. It's a bit more abstract on this one. So the up version of blue has to do more with the sound of the words and adding more sounds to the word. But it's not entirely always true, because this one's kind of cheeky about it. Because, well, I mean, you're adding a sound to it. You're adding a huh to I. So it kind of shows you that, like, it doesn't have to be a bigger word for it to be a correct answer. And this one is kind of giving you, you know, the sounds you're putting together. I think this one typically flubs me up because I can't think of, wait, no, I think I have it. I remembered. And then puzzle solving kidneys. Ah, yes. And then when you finish a tutorial, they give you an achievement, which is to solve one last puzzle. I believe in this case, it's called the Undeterred, which got Rue a gas mask. Well, that's pretty good, actually. It's gonna guess heist. That's a good guess. Oh, this one's locked. Orange took me a while to figure out, and then once I did, I was actually kind of angry with myself. So, I mean, a large portion of it is also I can't access the location where you actually learn this rule. It also has a reference in the randomizer, because it's one of the junk items that you can get sent by other players and yourself when you solve puzzles. You can get sent Wanderlust. That's the key to orange puzzles. Literally. If I remember correctly, it is if you kind of count it out, you've got 9 is it 9 or 10 letters of Wanderlust? I think it's 10 letters of Wanderlust, actually. You have that many letters, you also have that many numbers. So you wind up with a kind of numerical cipher of the word Wanderlust, and then you use that to perform calculations. Yeah. Exactly, Match. When I first figured it out, I was like, oh God, no. So as it turns out, I actually just have the answers to these ones written down. How's it lingoing? It's lingoing. I will admit this is a randomizer, so like I've been around the block with this game already, at least for level 1. So a large portion of this is just going to be me, you know, going back and like being, oh yeah, I remember that puzzle is this, or I don't quite remember how this one, what this one's answer was. I have to think about it a little bit. In the case of the orange puzzles, I wrote down the answers. Because, yeah, it's a bit of a trip. Like, once you actually learn, yeah, it's a cool idea. Yeah, exactly. Like, you actually have to find the orange tutorial and the orange room. And then you sit there for a while thinking about it, like, oh, okay. And then they add, you know, math into it. So weighted plus we equals warts. I'm gonna let you ruminate on that for a second. Oh yeah, I can also do this. Haha. So I still have to do the artistic. So fine and blade. So we know blue's rule. Yellow is kind of anagrams. Weighted plus we. I don't want to consider we weighting warts. Yeah, I don't want to consider we weighting warts either. I don't want to consider we weighted warts either. Yellow is anagrams. That was fun to figure out. So we know that the clue is a part of an object, and we know that its sound is an anagram of fine. Ta-da! Yeah, one of the rules that you learn later on in the game is that if there's something in a column, they're going to have the same answer. Red and beard. Pop yellow is weird to describe. Yeah, it's an anagram of the sounds, basically. It's going to be, you're shuffling the sounds around until you get something else out of it. Blue is you're adding things to it. And the small mercy here is that they gave us the anagram in the middle, which is just straight literal anagram. Mix the letters around, which makes this one a bit easier. Red. This one actually tripped me up for a while, because down yellow is even harder to describe, in my opinion. It's simultaneously easier and harder to describe what bottom yellow means. It is to take the word that is the clue and literally mix it up. I want to call it an anaphone. I think anaphone would be a word. I mean, yeah. I would say it's a cromulent portmanteau of anagram and homophone. Did I just use those words right with my brain blue screening for a second? I might have. Anyway, this one is probably one of the goofier puzzles that I ran across. But congrats, that's how words work. So, root threw me off for so long until I kind of realized where they're coming from. There are some spices that are roots, like ginger root. And you know, you're adding letters to ice to make a new word, spice. But this one can take a while to get. Red, by the way, is subtraction, where blue is addition. So, for example, on this one, water is contained in a lake, and if you take out D-Y-L-I, you get lake. Some of these puzzles are mean. Some of these puzzles are evil. I can start the sticks hunt. I did the weighted wee warts, and I really wish I hadn't. Oh yeah, there's another one. Come to think of it, you are another one of these. Black. Changing, opposites, backwards, reversals. You're looking at water, zoom out. What might you see? A lake. Yeah. Low blue and red are zooming out and zooming in. Yeah. The way I kind of figured it is like blue, the clue is contained in the answer. Red, the clue contains the answer. I have an easier time with your average Souls game than this. Well, that's a bad comparison for me. I mean, yeah, it's a different set of skills. This is honestly one of the puzzles that I really liked. Because again, in this case, you're removing something from the word, and you're finding the opposite of waver. So the answer, what is the opposite of wavering? Deciding. Anyway, I gotta head out, have fun randomizing. Of course, thanks for joining in for a bit. I appreciate the time. Posh and Mall. So this one I sometimes get away with by just, you know, bouncing the word back and forth in my head. Posh shop, posh shop, posh shop, shop. Oops. And then, you know, you look down here, it's, okay, a mall contains a shop. Of course, sometimes the puzzles are a little askance on that rule. A baby contains a diaper. This one is literal. You just spell the word backwards. D-I-A-P-E-R. Lobe and bowels. Well, that's great. Lobo. Ta-da! We have done 3 of the 4 artistic puzzles. There's one left to find. I believe I actually already know how to get to. It is not over here. I believe this is it. It is. Sprig releases. Grips. Much fish. So, what do you get when you physically mix up fish? Indeed. Mask and hill. This one took me a little bit originally, because I wasn't thinking about like the sound well enough. But then when I, you know, got the answer, I was like, oh yeah, that actually does make sense. Tine thing. This game hurts me. Hi Black Queen, welcome on in. Hope the evening finds you well. Yeah, now take the basis of this game and randomize it. The art is tick. What happens when you mix paints? You get art. I mean, if you ask Jackson Pollock. That's the hope, at least. Yeah, that's also very true. That is the hope, that you mix paints to get art. At the very least, you get color theory, which can be applied to art very well. And I mean, a color wheel, I'd argue, can be considered artistic. Especially if you take creative directions on it. Look, a 6. Fuck. Ah, the orange rule. So 8, 3, 4, 2, 8. Undaunted? Yeah, it's just a straight numerical to letter cipher. Also, a secret. Paranoid. Damn right I am. And just because I am doesn't mean they are not to get me. I could have sworn that at some point this changed things. That's like a double secret. Yeah. Yeah, because like this opens up with number hunt, and then you're like, okay, that's a secret. And then there's another secret underneath it. Yeah, it is a double secret. There is also a way this way. I don't want to go to the eyes. They may see, but I don't want to go to them. So the purple rule is a combination of addition and subtraction. It is replacement. Oh, hey, you just got them gorilla gone. Actually, I can go this way. Hey, look, it's an elevator. But I can't go up or down. Yet. So you know those orange puzzles we've been finding, like Weighted Wee, Warts, and Undaunted? Those open up different levels of the elevator. I already did all the puzzles in here. Yep, the rainbow room. Let's see. What have I got on my tracker? A lot. I could go to red. The bold. West. Sunrise. Sunrise. Rise then. That one got me for a while too. Oh, hey, look, a 6. How many 6s have I found at this point? 4? Pretty sure I found like 4 6s. This is not open yet. This is a fun puzzle. I wish I had it unlocked so I could show it off, but nope. No such luck. Otherwise, I think we're done in red for now. So what's really fun about this game as well is that it's like Antechamber, in that you're not going linearly through things. You're being teleported all over the show. And the tracker illustrates it. When you go through a location, it will, there's a little like marker for your character, and you'll just watch it pop into another section of the map. It's really fun to watch. We could go to the crossroads, or we could go to the hedge maze. Go to the hedge maze. What I need to go to is the observant, which is that it? I don't think so. They're like clear on the other side. I think it is clear on the other side. Just gonna make this slightly annoying till I find that. I think. Duh. I am a fool. This is getting closer. This is the observant. Green puzzles are about finding things in the area around you. A lot of these puzzles were rough to find. Yellow Chaos Drive. So the 4s in that other room are 4 letters: back, side, ways. So I have ways. Barry, pick me up. For Lucas Yoshino. 5 swims. This is a fun example of the teleporting problem. You look up, you see, oh, that's a palindrome. It swims. Wait a minute, I walked away from that puzzle. I'm back at it. You can even see it. If you're paying rapt attention, watch the walls. They flip. Left lip. Indeed. In order to get to the other side, you have to do that. And walk through that little hallway. Which then gets you to the number room. Oh, I remember these. I think I can only go up to like the 8s. These ones I just wrote the answers out for. Probably should have wrote which color's which though. Okay, so that's blue. And 4. Sand. 5. They're being clever. They turned the 2 into a 5 by being on the back side of it. Stand. 6. Strand, I believe. And then 7 is elsewhere, I do believe. That said, there is behind the 4. They fuck with your head as time goes on. Yeah. Well, actually, hold on. Where's our 1? There's our 1. I, 2, in, 3, sin, 4, thing, 5, sting, 6, string, 7, staring, I believe that is all that is here. Did I just want... Hang on. Yeah, I did. I am curious. Where is that sending me? It's supposed to be there. And then... Is there actually a warp, or is it just messing with me? He's just messing with me. I have 5 puzzles left to complete this. Actually, does this send me... Will this send me somewhere? Not presently, apparently. It's the unfortunate element now. The challenge is going to be upstairs. Because a lot of these puzzles I do not remember. Below, blue, below, mint, lowercase blue. Pretty sure this one's just high. Numbers, green, green, mint, numbers. Yeah, the green puzzles kind of suck. This... No. I may have to come back to these later. Or I can spend time staring at walls. Number, green, green, mint, number. Number, green, green, mint, number. Number, 31. Green, backs... Oh! Backside, sideways. Number 52. What of the mint? That's the thing. 3. 3 things in mint. What am I missing? I can only imagine that these particular puzzles would also be just an absolute ball ache for color blindness. But that having been said, Lingo has a way around that with a colorblind texture set. And honestly, this kind of counts for that. Because, like, this pattern in the center of the screen is green. Then this is blue, and this is mint. So you can differentiate them. Huh. That said, I am not finding what I'm supposed to be finding. Is it? What is the mint? Oh, there it is. Oil. Wow, that actually took me a second. Below blue, below mint. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Oh. Well, then, would that be... Okay. Blue. Below 4 letters. Just gonna guess. I was wrong. Blue, 4 letters. Blue, 4 letters. Oh, I think I have the answer for the mint, and that's top. Blue. Below. Wait a minute. Is this? No. Mint, top. Lowercase blue, high. Backwards as well. Below and blue. Puzzles are rough. I mean, I see an I and an L. But wait a minute. Is this one oil? Okay. Well, if all else fails, I can get the first letter. No. So it starts with S. Something below that starts with S. And is 4 letters. It's not star. Stop? It might be. I can give that a shot. Well done. Alright, so that's all of the green puzzles up here. There were more over here? There is. Ha! Backside. Found one of the backsides. Did I? Oops. I forget where the achievement puzzle is in this one. It's not out here, it would appear. Wasn't it supposed to be... Wait, it's on the other side of this, isn't it? Yes. Be observant. Sent familiar to Kagan card. There, we've done the observant. Where next? I have the white palindromes from the Tenacious. Orange Tower, 4th floor. The courtyard. Right, the courtyard has one of the 7s. It's the I7. Directional gallery. I was just there. Oh, right, because color hunt. Well, pop back here. There are multiple ways to get to Crossroads. Life has many doors, that boy. Order, chaos. Crossroads gets fucking confusing. The more you open up. There is a 7 in this vicinity. I know there is. I can feel it. I can feel it in my oats. Found it. 7 starting? No. Wait a minute. This is the... No. This is I. String, staring. do I have this wrong? Strings. Weird. That one got mixed up somehow. I string. Strings. Updating that note. Are there multiple sevens? There might be multiple sevens. Liberty Gibbet. Wait, is there anything I can do in the colorful? No, this is locked. Technically, so is that. Directional gallery. Actually, no. Is this open? Nope, that's locked. This is 5 dots. I forget where that sends me. Shortcuts or the hot crusts. Two dots. Remember how I get to where I want to go. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Geronimo. That's red. This is... oh, this place. I can technically snipe that puzzle. I'm not going to, but I could. That is also locked. That is 3 dots. This is elevator room. Can't go down or up. But can go across, and what does going across get me? Is this art gallery? This might be art gallery. Ooh, that's welcome back. Yeah, this is art gallery. This one gets fun. Feels very Mario 64 in here. First, Eon 1, trustworthy 2, free 3, power 4. Form boost, Kale Hearts. Sweet. Actually do have some nifty stuff in these. A house is contained in a neighborhood. So the color brown has to deal with time. And in this case, it is time going forward. So this becomes road. Park. Thankfully, this one isn't just spelling the word backwards. This is the antonym of park. Drive. Carriage. A carriage has a horse. You drive in a parkway and park in a driveway. And may any man. So I'm gonna tell you right now, all 4 of these puzzles have the same answer. Indeed. Oh. I just sent a hinted item to somebody. I don't know if I can... Oh, I can do this one. This turns. Oops. Turns. Send minus use. Turns. Trust. So it's going to be 0, 6, 8, 9, 0. 0, 6, 2, 4, 5, 9. 0, 6, 2, 4, 5, 9. Grades. Power up defense down to Aurora Paper Mario. Now, the true hallmark is I don't think I have the last bit here. Yeah, I don't think I have the last bit of this ready. I also don't have this. This is locked. I do love some of the teleport work they do to kind of make the special effects work. It's pretty nifty. That is still locked. This is where 2 got me. I'm going to think I may have to go back to Crossroads, but we'll try this first. Now where am I? Oh, I'm by the purple. Yeah, the painting trick's clever. I really appreciate the painting trick in the art gallery. So this is the initiated, which was the purple rule. Is this open? No. Is this open? Technically. Ah, I found the rat tar. Red shiny egg to Vector Chow. I remember this place. Right, this is Trace. Which opens a part of the hedge maze. There's a 4 back here. I already have it. There's a 4 I'm missing somewhere and I don't know where. Not that one. Oh, that's the night room. Oh, I have all of these open. Ah, right. Stairways to the rhyme rooms, which are closed right now. But I am getting close to being able to do Wanderlust. Ah, the night room. I think you can see why it got its namesake. Bee. Bees. 4. New. Rust. Trust crust. All right, night room. Work with me here. That's 4. There we go. Four before. The 4 before. The 4 before the night. Readjust. Adjusted. Trusted. Trust. Trusted, rusted. That's what that one was. The night, trust, rusted. Readjust, adjusted. Encrusted, and this is where they start throwing weird shit at you. They stack them this way instead of a pillar. What they're telling you is apply the rule multiple times. Or if they're different colors, they are apply the rule. That's the new clue to be applied in this rule, which is then the new to be applied to this rule, and the final answer is up front. It can get wild. So in this case, I'm pretty sure the answer is rust. We're getting rid of ENC and we're getting rid of ED and bringing it forward. Welcome to Lingo puzzles. Oh, left. Adjust. Pretty sure this is readjust it. It's swell though they tell me I'm maladjusted. B4. And now we have right. Ta-da. And this one is red into blue. So we're getting rid of... This is probably crust. Yep. Getting rid of T, adding C. Clever. And left, we're replacing something. Gee, I wonder what. Ta-da! And I believe that is all I can presently do in the night room. There's still puzzles to do, mind you. Yep, that's why purple's replace. Yep. Yeah, there's still technically 4 puzzles left to do in here, but I cannot access them. They are locked. Able to babble, indeed. So, out of the night room, trying to remember... There's alternative exits, in theory. This is not it. This is one of those ones where I actually had to, like, remember there being an alternative exit to the night-night room. But maybe I'm just going to have to find it later. Lingo puzzles, not even once. Keep getting turned around. There's night-night. And that gets me out. Okay. What is my next target? Actually, hub room. Don't you love non-Euclidean geometry? Absolutely. I remember the answer to this puzzle purely because of Drawn Together, and one of the dumbest, but like, it's one of those lines that's very dumb, but it makes me stupid laugh every time I hear it. Can't spell slaughter without laughter. Hold on as I sound like a sociopath for like 2 seconds. Of course, another version of that is you can't spell manslaughter without man's laughter. Wait, you see that? See what? What did you see? There is in fact a question mark above this door. Wonder what it could mean. Huh. Well, that's interesting, considering I came in through this door, and yet going through this door sent me back. Maybe back down for more Expedition 33. I just found an optional bot. Oh boy. What happens if I do this? Oh, well, it's still there. So what if I do this? Yep, still. Even better, I got it done a half health way earlier than I should be fighting it. Huh. That's always fun. What else can we do? The Tenacious. Not to be confused with D. Orange Tower 4th floor. Orange Tower 5th floor. I need to get the Orange Tower. I also need to get the Color Hunt. Directional Gallery, where I can find yellow after I do the Color Hunt. Oh, I can do Pilgrimage. Not all of it, but I can do it. We've got... Yep. I need to get the Color Hunt. And I need to get back to the room. Alright, so to get to that, we are back at the crossroads. If I remember correctly, Hot Cross got me the 2 dot. I'm going to try the 5. I can remember where I found it. There. Is this Color Hunt? This is Color Hunt. Oops. Red. That's a DK coin. Oh yeah, the Color Hunt room is like right next to one of my favorite puzzle sets. That's locked. That's locked. This isn't. Hello. Lello. That's that. And I also found the exit. Which then leads to... Find the directional gallery and the room. Directional gallery is at blue. And I am at soup. Okay, so admittedly, I was a little cheeky and I wall sniped this puzzle because originally I was only able to solve Pepper, but I knew that there was also another, thing at the back of it. directional gallery, there's a yellow. It is over here. Yes. Ta-da. And that's that done. This goes to the eyes they see. Can't go to Wonderland, unfortunately. Elevator room. Can't go down. Wait. Is this first floor? This is tower first floor, isn't it? Or is it 7th floor? Oh, it's one of the two. We'll figure it out eventually. So salt and pepper. That's locked. That's 4 dot. I think that takes me to red. Ah, yes. My favorite puzzle in the entire game. Trans rights are human rights. Damn right. And that leads back here. Bet you weren't expecting that. Did those already. Did this backside. Eyebrow waggle. I don't think of it. Okay. Still need to find my way to Orange Tower. Requires crossroads. Crossroads. That's not the right thing. That's where 4 dot leads me, is right back to blue. Crossroads. Crossroads. Back again. Wait, actually, hold on. There's something I can do here. In theory. In theory, but probably not in practice, apparently. Yeah, these are still locked. Right. That is also locked. Nifty. Groovy. If I go this way, I get to the elevator. Cannot go down, cannot go up. However, can go askance. Welcome to the room. Have fun. Originally, this place was a bunch of fucking puzzles, and you would basically type in floor, 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 wall, 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 ceiling, ceiling, ceiling. You get the idea. Until you built this entire room. There's one last puzzle to do here that I didn't have unlocked before, but I do now. Basement. I got a power star for Aurora. And now that I've done that, down these stairs, this is now open. This wasn't open before. There didn't used to be these entrances. And now we have all these paintings. And another section of the elevator. Which appears to be... They seem to be saying it's Orange Tower 7th floor. I'll believe them, considering I'm pretty high up. As a matter of fact, I believe that's the top. Wait, that's the top. I can't reach it, though. Can't go down, either. what I can do is go through several other directions. And oh, look! Greens. Pretty sure this was an eye. Room. Stairs. There used to be stairs here. They're gone now. Painting. Just don't remember what painting that was. This is the owl. So this one pissed me off for a long time because I could not for the life of me figure out what the hell this painting was. So much so that my friends that are in the chat at the moment, they know the pain of this one. Give me just a second. Now, remember where this is in relationship to that painting room. So I come back here. This is supposed to be a panda. Hate. I'm gonna bust out the nano angstroms in a second here. Anyway, we have a flower and a snowman. It's just shoving the bamboo up his nose. Exactly. Flower and snowman. Ta-da! That's another set of puzzles done. I wonder how many I have left to do. That's a question. Where do you send me? Ah, the seasons room. Summer, spring, autumn. Oh, these are locked. Well, that's unfortunate. And one last set to check. A big old blocked door. Okay. So that's that figured out. Oh yeah, this place. Offers you a pretty interesting view. I think that's the elevator. Yeah, that's the elevator. Or Orange Tower, rather. Then you realize, oh, there's more stuff on the roof. There's more puzzles out there. And then there's just this giant wall. It's unfortunate. Can't go anywhere. We go down this way, which is welcome back. As a matter of fact, I think that's the way we have to go at this point, is welcome back. Well, I suppose I could go to the room, but too late. Welcome back. Oh, look, a secret. Oh, we have a whole bunch of paintings around here now. Do I remember? Wait, I should check how many puzzles I have. I am down to 64 puzzles left to finish the game. I unfortunately do not have 64 puzzles left to do. As a matter of fact, I have very few left to do. Still have to get to the Tenacious. Still have to get to Orange Tower 4th floor. Orange Tower 4th floor. I'm trying to remember. Wait, no, I know how to get there. Pretty sure, at least. And then my brain blue screened. Yeah. Crossroads. Is that correct? Did I mess it up? I might have messed it up. Directional gallery is where I want to go. Yeah, directional gallery is where I wanted to go. That would have been blue. Oops. Directional gallery. Go this way. Pop in this way. Pretty sure directional gallery. Yeah, directional gallery is this way. And then kicker was to go this way. I appear to be wrong. This is not tower 4th floor. Apparently. Did I check this? I did. It's locked. I'm trying to think. Where did I run across that before? Runt, hot cross, Urkhorn. Wait, that's just Crossroads. That's a section of Crossroads. But it's very close to Crossroads. That'd be why I got confused. Crossroads. Swamp Wasp. That's still locked. After all this time? Really? Red Sword. Turn Runt. Oh. Wow. I've been flying past that this whole time. Return. Okay, that's that done. Then it's the Tenacious and the Pilgrim. Oh, wait a minute. Welcome to the room. Can't go that way, can go this way, which brings me back to Doe. Hot Cross, shortcuts. Wee Rot Tower. Urkhorn Corner. Crossroads. Looking for the Tenacious, meaning I have to go this way? I think you came back for that puzzle, right? Well, every last bit helps. The Tenacious, or close to the Tenacious. I remember how you get there. Is this it? No. That's welcome back. Don't want to go that way. I did, in fact, return to it. That's that. And this is this. How do I get to the Tenacious again? 6 knot? Have I even tried this yet? I don't think I have. Oh wait, this leads me to Salt and Pepper. Order and Chaos. Wait. Am I being... I think I'm being a doofus. Yeah, I think I'm being a doofus. Hold on. Hold, please. Yeah, this opens up to the freaking Tenacious. Duh. Solos, race car, level. Fortunately, I don't have these palindromes. And I also have 3 other red puzzles to unlock. That leaves me with pilgrimage. Yeah. I'm not surprised that I didn't have enough for a whole stream session. Probably going to be an early stream tonight. Just because. Progressive boots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 dot. Wait, what? There's already a 6 dot. What is that? Anyway. Pilgrimage. Ta-da. So the fun thing about the pilgrimage is that it's basically a bunch of names of different rooms in the game. This, I'm pretty sure this is Pilgrim Room. Hall roommate. Hall roommate. Plus and minus. Lost paths. Crossroads. Angry power. Shiny rock room. Gemstone room. Losers relax. Champions rest. Demons run. Wait, nope, that's not an answer. Science room. Lab. Micro lesion. ROOM. Leaves me with IC. LEGIN. Micro lesion. ICLEGIN. CLEG. Mean. Feeling room? Haha. All gray gallery. Plunder Island. Plunder Island. What is the room that it's referring to? There's a few that I'm not remembering off the top of my head. It's 906-234. Nine oh 6 2 3 4 grand room. Time room. Nope. More Immordnilap. More Immordnilap. Palindrome room. Oh, the game that makes me hate everything. Hi, Kurgan. Welcome on in. Hope evening finds you well. Time room. You're replacing something. Time room. Time room. We're turning time into a 5-letter word by replacing something in it. It's one of the rooms from the game. Your island. This one's getting me too. Wanderlust? No. Right number of letters though. Huh. Oh yeah, that gets me in here. There's another set of puzzles. Hall roommate. Wait. Nope. Suppose do this. Oh, rhyme room. W hall roommate. Hall roommate. I mean, room is going to be in there. Challenge room? Well done. Angry power. Yeah, add the first, subtract the second. So second word is tower. Angry, but this one's kind of messing with me because the rule is a little wonky. This is not orange tower, it's because that doesn't really make sense. C. What's the word I'm thinking? What's the word I'm trying to land on here? Hmm. Ow. Something tower. Well, okay, so the way this works, white is unchanging. Yeah, that's basically what I was going to say, is that down means a synonym. Frost tower. Frost tower. Yeah, so white down is synonym. Black down is antonym. Let's see, what else did that? Plunder Island. Oh! Wonderland. Aha! Use my puzzle solving kidneys. That's basically every puzzle in here. Is that correct? Yeah. That's all of them. Other than the mastery placard, but that doesn't open until much later. Game. Which means we now come here. Unchanging. Bear. Mine. Bow. Does. Mobile. And they don't give me any downs. They give me ups though. And up is homonym of the clue word. Although in this case, they're basically telling us the answer. So. Because again, center is unchanging. Type the word. 2, 2, 2. Right, right. You. Not. Bear. We bear bears. And that is, well, this entire section done. Unfortunately, that is also the white up tutorial room is basically what this one is, yep. And there is a white down tutorial room elsewhere. Matter of fact, we've walked past it several times. This is the white down tutorial room. It's presently locked. The white up tutorial room, funnily enough, is actually back here and technically locked. However, because you can access it from the pilgrimage room, they consider it open if you can reach the pilgrimage room. So I've done all the puzzles in this tutorial room, I just haven't opened it, so I can't do the achievement puzzle. Yeah, quite sneaky. I'm down to 27 puzzles left in order to complete this. I only need 27 more puzzles to finish Lingo in the Async game. That said, as a result of my work, I have given folks a fair few things to do, but I am now technically BK'd in all of my games, basically. So, yeah. That's the end of my run for now. Hey there. Oh, come on in. You found me at just the right time. I just realized I've done the last puzzle I am able to do in this randomizer at the moment. And I am just about to let folks in the async know where I am at. Next. Huh. All right, well. That is that. Just an all I can in Lingo. There were some things in there I hope are of use, because otherwise I am BK'd in all 3 of my games. And I'm kind of realizing that I know, or at least I think I know where the choke point is in our async this time around. That is, one of us is running Deep Rock Galactic, which, oh, some of those missions can be rough. Yeah, rock and stone indeed. Yeah, that's actually a thing. There's a randomizer for Deep Rock Galactic, and Kagan is presently running it for the async. I feel kind of bad for them because, holy crap, that's a lot. That is a some of those missions can be very time intensive, especially when you don't have your full yeah, soloing DRG is already rough enough. When you don't have your full kit loadout either, just makes it all the rougher. Yeah. What does this lead me? Oh. Wait, I know this place. Right, it's the castle. It's the castle in the middle of the hedge maze. The Perceptive. Lingo is a fun game. That said, though, I have nothing else to do at this point. And I was thinking and hoping that, you know, maybe doing some of these would have actually led to some stuff opening up in my other games. Unfortunately, didn't work out that way. So I don't really have a backup for the rest of the stream, and I'm thinking that means we're going to be early at this time around. So I'm going to go ahead and bring us back here. Thank you, everybody, for joining me in the adventure for the evening. I certainly hope you've enjoyed your time. And as always, if you have, don't forget to follow along and spread the word. I always hope to grow the community. I certainly hope it's been fun to vibe with me for a little bit as I went through some puzzles for the async games. I am on Blue Sky. I save my VODs with YouTube for safekeeping. I have a Discord server, and there's a couple other places you can find me. Links are in the bio under the stream, as well as a wonderfully done socials command that Kura can just use, which lets you everything everywhere all at once. Finally, to those who chat, I appreciate you. To those who chat, I appreciate you. To those who lurk, I appreciate you. To those who watch the VODs, I appreciate you. And I certainly hope that I can see you here live sometimes the opportunity ever arise. And I know at some point my brain blue screen in the middle of that. But let's find our raid target for the evening, shall we? Soloing Deep Rock sounds rocky. I hope that you will excuse my stone-faced expression. What? What did I do? Looks like we've got a host of folks doing things. Lucas Yoshino is doing Ember. I know we recently rated Vector like twice in a row almost. Which, oops. Well, as long as we're having fun, that's what matters. So Firecat, I think, is probably doing some cooking. Goob's playing Blood on the Clock Tower. Gars wants to doing games and demos. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and bug Lucas Yoshino, which is funny because he's a moth. A bug moth. Here's a raid message for the evening post. Should have copied up and pasted down as we make our way over to Lucas Yoshino. Wonderful bean, fellow multi-world mercenary. Playing Ember. With that, though, I do believe we've got everything in order. Right. Does appear that everything's in its proper place. The doors are open, portals are shining in the distance. I'll say to you all once more, be you denizens, be you hunters, be you visitors, thank you for joining me here again in Daemon Marina. Now let's go greet another, shall we? Take care out there, and try to be a light in the darkness when you can be.